What's up everybody, a new episode from Nomad Entrepreneur, and if you are here you mostly have decided to visit Georgia. If you are visiting Georgia, keep watching this episode because I'm going to tell you tips that will make your travel on budget. It's going to help you with the transportation and with hotels and with the visa. I'm going to tell you about the visa procedures and the hotels, how can you get cheap hotels for accommodations, and also how to use the transportation, the public transportation and the private ones, taxis and extra. If you are interested, stay tuned and see you in a second. Boom. Welcome everybody and a new episode from Nomad Entrepreneurs. This is me, Hussam Afifi. With this channel you can find lots of helpful information about doing business in Georgia and many other countries soon. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell that when I release any new videos you get notified. Georgia is a very beautiful country with a very nice people. If you are visiting Georgia because of business, let me know in the comments. Comment below and tell me if you are visiting Georgia for business, and if you are coming for tourism, just let me know also in the comment why are you visiting Georgia. I'm curious to know. Tell me in the comments.
Welcome to Georgia!
Our first topic is the visa. Georgian visa requirements. Well, Georgia has a very open policy about visa requirements. The citizens of 90 countries from all over the world can visit Georgia for a year without any visa. They do not need visa to visit Georgia. And in general, all European citizens can visit Georgia without visa. All of the American citizens, Canadian, South American citizens can visit Georgia for 1 year without visa. They do not need visa. Also, if you are from any country and you have a valid visa to the United States, if you have a valid Schengen visa, you can visit Georgia without visa. You do not need visa to visit Georgia. The residents of GCC countries, GCC states, GCC is Gulf Cooperation Council. So if you are a resident and you have a valid residence permit from the GCC states, Gulf Cooperation Council states, any of these states, if you are residents of any of these states, you can visit Georgia for 3 months without visa. And for sure, if you have a green card, if you are a resident of any European country, you can visit Georgia without visa for 3 months. On the other hand, Georgia has a very strict rule for some nationalities. If you are a citizen of some countries, you might find it hard to visit Georgia. However, most of the viewers of this channel are from India. Indians can visit Georgia for 30 days with electronic visa system, with e-visa system. You will find a link below for a very good service, and I guarantee that service you will get your visa on time. This is the same for Indians, for Egyptian, for Asian countries. If you are Vietnamese, if you are from Vietnam, if you are from Indonesia, if you are from Philippines, if you are from Cambodia, all of these countries, if you are, I'm sorry, I missed that. If you are from China, if you are a citizen of China, you can visit Georgia with e-visa. You will find link in the description where you can check if you are eligible for the Georgian e-visa. You will find the link in the description. You can apply for your e-visa from this website, and they have a money guarantee, 100% money guarantee, money back guarantee. So I advise you to apply for your e-visa from the link in the description. When you get your visa, make sure to have a travel insurance, travel medical insurance, and make sure to have a return ticket. Make sure to book a hotel or accommodation for you on the time of your arrival and departure. So you should have also a return ticket. When you arrive to Georgia and the passport officer will check your passport, he will ask you to provide your visa. It's electronic, so you should print it, and he will ask you about a return ticket. He will ask you about hostel or hotel booking. He will ask you about your travel insurance, and he will clearly ask you about the reason that you are visiting Georgia. And you should be clear about that. You should be visiting Georgia only for one of the two reasons. The first reason is tourism. The second reason is business. So you should answer him directly. I'm visiting Georgia for tourism, or I'm visiting Georgia for business purposes. So again, let's make sure that you have a return ticket, travel insurance, hotel or hostel booking, and you have your visa printed. In the airport, there are many companies, many internet providers company. There is MACD, Geocell and Beeline. If you are looking for a very cheap price for the SIM card and the internet package and call package for your living in Georgia, for your time in Georgia, I advise you to use Beeline. You can use Beeline. The packages in the Beeline, the internet packages and the calls are very cheap comparing to Geocell. There are in the airport lots of exchange offices, so you can exchange your currency to Lari in one of these offices, and the rate will vary. Try to look among all of the offices and choose the highest rate for you. And for sure, you should be bringing with you dollars. Don't bring your national currency. This is the time finding your destination. If you are coming to the city center, if you are arriving in Tbilisi, there is a bus will get you directly from the door of the airport to the city center. Using the public transportation in Georgia will save you tons of money, so I advise you to use the bus. The bus number is 37. Each 30 minutes you will find a bus in front of the airport. Take it. This bus will deliver you to the city center, and from there you can go to your destination, to your hotel or hostel. If you want to be more comfortable and you have lots of luggage, your choice probably be a taxi. If you wanted to get a taxi, I'm going to tell you 2 mobile apps you are going to use. This mobile app will save lots of money, because if you took a taxi without using these mobile apps, you might get cheated, you might get scammed, because the taxi driver will give you a very high rate price than the normal one. So I advise you to use any of these mobile apps. There are 2 mobile apps. The first one is Bolt and the second one is Taxify. Let's start with the second one, Taxify. If you speak Russian, if you have any knowledge with Russian, I advise you to use Taxify, because the maps are in Russians and most of the drivers speaks Russian. The names of the streets, the names of areas are all in Russian on the maps. So if you speak Russian, your choice should be Taxify, because it's cheaper. If you don't speak Russian, your choice should be Bolt. Bolt is a bit expensive, but it has Google Maps inside, so the names of the streets and the places will be in English, and most of the drivers on Bolt speaks English. So Bolt is your solution if you don't speak Russian. And for Bolt, I am giving you a promo code in the description. You can use this promo code and you will get 5 Lari discount from your first trip. Just download Bolt and use this coupon code. You will get 5 Lari discount from your first journey using this Bolt. The accommodation. My advice in general is to use booking.com because of many reasons. The first one is in Airbnb you pay in advance, and you might, when you visit the place, you don't like, so you will have some hard time. In hostel world, if you are a hostel lover like me, you will pay a percentage of the money of your booking in advance, and for sure you will not be able to refund it if you don't like the place or if you have any other reason. In booking.com you don't need to pay anything, and even if you inserted your credit card details on the booking, it's very hard for any property in Georgia to charge your card if you are picky about the place where you live or the place where you will stay. Use booking.com, and you will find a link in the description where you can get a lot of great deals about your accommodation from booking.com. I'm gonna leave you the link below. Make sure to use it and book your trip to Tbilisi or Batumi or any other city in Georgia. If you are using booking.com and you visited a place and you don't like this place, you can just leave it. You don't need to do anything. You didn't pay money, and you can just cancel your reservation and leave it. You don't need to do anything. I was a hostel owner, and I'm telling you, this is a secret. And I'm sure lots of property owners or lots of people who are using booking.com will be angry at me, but I don't care. I care only about your comfort, and I care only about you, so I don't care. And I'm curious to know, what do you prefer? Booking.com, Hostelworld, or Airbnb, or Expedia? Let me know in the comment below and tell me what do you prefer for your travel? What do you use while you are traveling to any country? Expedia, Booking.com, Hostelworld, or Airbnb? I'm curious to know. The last and the most important tip is to know some Georgian words. Georgian people are very kind people, and they will appreciate any attempt of you trying to say anything in their language. So if you can just memorize 5 words, it will be great, and you will maintain a good relationship with anyone. If you can say Gamar Juba, Madluba, Rogorachar, Kargat, if you can say any of these words while smiling, it will help you to maintain a good relationship with these kind people. That's it for today. I hope it was helpful for you and you enjoyed watching this episode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new episode. If you are visiting Georgia for business, make sure to watch this playlist. It will help you to know lots of information about business and my experience of doing business in Georgia for the past 3 years. And if you have any question, comment below and ask me. I will be happy to help you get the most of your time in Georgia. Stay well and see you on Sunday.